right, 8:48 on this Wednesday morning. Stormy weather in parts of Green Country. Still some rain redeveloping here in Tulsa. Again, nothing around the metro is severe. We're way behind the cold front. Low 50s is still dropping. Upper 40s north of Tulsa. Tahlequah, Muskogee, you've gotten behind the front, so your temperatures have dropped to the 50s. But right out ahead of it, McAllister, the cold front is almost right on top of you now. You're in the low 70s. Stigler, Sallisaw, Poto, Wilburton. This is where our trackers have been lined up because that air mass in southeastern Oklahoma is much more unstable, and that's where storms could still intensify pretty quickly in the next few hours. Winds are gusty on either side of the front, but obviously north winds behind this front this morning. Chilly, blustery conditions for Tulsa today. We'll get right to the Tulsa forecast here. Not going to recover much. Yesterday we had 80s. Today, more than likely holding in the upper 50s for highs. Some spots might be a little warmer, but it's going to be a blustery day. So here's radar right now. We had a severe thunderstorm warning. Looks like it's just now expiring now for that the activity that rolled right around I-40 from Shakota down to Eufaula. Had some hail cores with it. That has weakened a little bit. Still a strong storm, but the hail potential has dropped a bit. Storms continue to stretch. I mean, it's the same area as the last hour or so, from Siloam Springs, Tenkiller, down to Shakota and Eufaula, and now just northwest of McAllister. McAllister storms starting to creep in on your area as well. Those aren't severe. There's a lot of thunder and lightning with these, and a lot of locally very heavy rain. As I pointed out a few minutes ago, some areas have picked up the estimates of 2 to 3 inches of rain in the last about 2 to 3 hours near the I-40 corridor. So localized flooding would be a possibility here from northern Pittsburgh County. You follow to Shakota, and then this cell up to the north and east. This actually has intensified quite a bit on the north end of Tenkiller, just east of Tahlequah. Could be up to quarter-size hail. We don't have a warning on it yet, but it could be some quarter-size hail as that moves into Adair County. And then we've been watching. There's little areas in eastern Cherokee County where the velocity has come up a little bit, so some 40, 50-mile-an-hour winds, if not stronger, certainly could happen as that activity moves from Tenkiller towards, say, Stillwell in the next 20 to 30 minutes. Now, in far southeastern Oklahoma, hail is probably the biggest threat, along with localized flooding, so keep that in mind. But we've still got about, I'd say, a 1 to 2 hour window here where storms move into that air mass in southeastern Oklahoma. We'll have to watch for a brief risk for a tornado warning or two. Can't totally rule that out. Here in Tulsa, again, the rain chances, storm chances have diminished, but we're still going to have some lingering rain this morning. By this afternoon, some sun breaks. Blustery, though, and temperatures, as I mentioned, a lot chillier than they were yesterday. Here's the glance ahead on future view. This gives you a general idea that we're almost done with the storm system. Just a couple more hours to go in southeastern Oklahoma. Late morning, that's off in Arkansas, and then we're pretty much done. Some sunshine for later in the day, but instead of 80s, 50s, and maybe some low 60s on the map. Tonight to tomorrow morning, winds calm down, and we drop off pretty quickly into the mid to upper 30s. And once again, especially north of Tulsa, gardeners, be aware, a frost or even a light freeze is not out of the question early in the morning. So make sure you get those plants taken care of. This is our reward tomorrow for all the windy weather and kind of up and down bumpy weather we've had recently. Thursday afternoon looks spectacular. Sunshine, lighter winds, highs upper 60s to near 70 degrees. Now, over the upcoming weekend for Good Friday and also into Easter Sunday, kind of just some off and on shower chances, some off and on scattered showers and storms. Temperatures warm on Good Friday, but we are still watching a couple cold fronts over the weekend, and right now it does look like more than likely that we may have some cooler, chillier air kind of sinking into the area as we head towards Easter Sunday.